Alrighty, Taurus, I hope that you're doing incredible. Welcome to your general reading for 1 to 6 August with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. We're going to take a look at your recent past, your current energy, immediate future. We're going to clarify and then we're going to end up with a message from the universe. If anything resonates with you in the reading, place your dominant hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath and claim that for yourself and say a big, big, big yes to it. I'm going to start off by drawing for you a card from the Infinite Wisdom Oracle cards by my friend Colette Nagel. There is a link down below in the description for her. And the card that came out for you was Sound Healing, Facilities Change. And there's a very specific sound that has been given to you. It's 417 hertz. So sound goes on, for those of you that don't know, sound goes on certain frequencies. And it is recommended for you that you listen to the frequency of 417 hertz, 417 hertz. It's something that you can Google to get you back in alignment, to get you back in your flow, to get you back in your oh so good stuff. Okay, how awesome. Let's see. Also be sure to catch my free regression hypnosis for releasing negative energy, connecting with your highest good, connecting with your guides, your guardians, and your angels. There's a link in the description for that. All right, let's see what we've got for you, Taurus. Alrighty. What is going on here in your recent past? Let's see. Okay, so in the recent past, we've got the 7 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, and the Death card. It's starting to form a picture now. Okay. You know, sometimes in life there are those challenges. There are the things, I feel this reading is very close to the heart. It's almost like literally clearing the things that are making it hard for you to, I don't know, to swallow, whatever that means. You gotta let me know. But for your flow, for your energy to go on, the things that make it difficult for you to open your heart. Some of you may be mindful of overcompensation. Some of you could be coming from a space where maybe something didn't work out in the past. And you are either overcompensating, you know, over contributing towards the current space to really make it work, or alternatively, there could also be a space here, my beautiful Taurus, of not wanting to trust, okay? They're in the recent past. But I feel for most of you, you are inclined towards going towards the higher good, going towards the desires of your heart. But there are those fears, but I also see you overcoming those fears, making connections, you know, marriage, maybe getting a child together. There's a beautiful connection that is starting to take place for you here. And that connection with that profound person has given you this Death card energy, has helped you to move out of your fear. So you may have made a connection with someone recently. This could be love, this could be romance, it could be friendship, but it feels very close to the heart. So even maybe unresolved things with like a mother, a parent, something like that, like a sibling. But I do see that you took the first step. I see that you were met with compassion, with acceptance, with an open heart. And I do also see so beautifully that you and a person has grown together. So you have it's like a field of flowers that the sun comes out and there's a universal intelligence that just make them all open together. Here in South Africa, there's an area called the West Coast, especially a specific part called Namaqualand. Also part like called Springbok, and what happens is there's these beautiful flowers that open at the beginning of spring every year, and one day there's nothing. I mean, there is nothing, and the following morning you wake up and it's just this explosion of color, and it's like these flowers, they just communicate with each other, with the universe, and it's just there, and it's just beautiful. And I feel that some of you had that sort of experience. But then you are where in your current space, 8 of Swords, Page of Wands, 10 of Wands, you're like, oh, now what? This is where reality starts to kick in. And for a lot of you, I just see a lot of karmic patterns playing out, you know? So be very mindful of latching onto the idea that the universe is trying to test you. A lot of people have that idea, you know, the universe is trying to test me, source is trying to test me, source is trying to see if I'm worthy of this. You gotta stop listening to that shit, you know. Why would source want to test you? The universe wants you to have the best in this world. And a lot of times when things come around, it's just because we think we've dealt with something, but there's something funny on the chair. I'm going to have to change it after the reading. Maybe some of you are getting something like that as well. It's like under my left, sort of like my buttock, there's like a, feels almost like a pebble. It's weird. Anyway, I'll check it out after the reading. But, you know, sometimes it's just that same thing coming around, just to remind you there's still a little bit of work that you have to do here. It doesn't have to be like a pile up on the highway, you know. Be mindful of, you know, your mind almost telling you, hey, Bruno, your mind telling you that you're not good enough, strong enough, worthy enough for what you would like to have just yet. It's actually a sort of a space where you're kind of there with Page of Wands. You kind of want to throw caution to the wind a little bit. You know, try not to overthink, try not to overcompensate. And there's definite release of certain things that are taking place for you. There's definite healing that's taking place for you. With this Death card energy there in your recent past, the thing that you want to remember is that you are not the same person that you were before. Okay, Taurus? And so it's time to almost like let go of that previous version of you, the version of you that got into those troubles, into those challenges, into those connections, into those hot spaces. You are not that person anymore. So it's time to release that version, and you can have a big ceremony and everything if you want to, like write the letter, thank you so much for being there, bye-bye, letting you go, embracing and my new highest good and all of those type of things. Those are really, really powerful. And I think if you Google things like, you know, negative energy releasing ceremonies, you know, practical steps to release negative energy, stuff like that, it can really, really help. Okay, because, so just to recap, because I don't want you to get confused, there is a space where it might feel that, you know, you can't have this beauty and everything in life, self-sabotage. But it's about recognizing it. It's about saying, you know what, this is my mind, this is my sabotage, this is my past trying to rule me back in again. Fuck that, you know? And saying I'm open to new things. I'm not denying who I am. I'm not denying that I'm still a work in progress, but I'm also willing to release all of that which is not serving my highest good. And, you know, it's about releasing all of that which I'm consciously aware of and also that which I'm not consciously aware of. Okay. Immediate future. The moon. The Seven of Swords, the Four of Wands. I see that there's the possibility for some of you to really get into your emotions and going forward into the negative sense of your emotions, seeing all sorts of problems, holding yourself back, all right? I see some of you might even take some definitive steps there, packing your bags and leaving, be like, I'm out of here, I'm not going to do this, you know, that sort of thing. But I also feel that, and I'm not saying that you should obviously play this far, but even if you get into this, because sometimes we get into the situations without being aware of it, I feel there's that person stepping forward and saying, no, but you are precious, you are valuable. I feel that conversation coming for you, regardless actually where, without you asking, there's that beautiful person that is coming about and letting you know how valuable you are in their lives. And that is really wonderful people. And there's beautiful emotional balance that is coming as a result of that. Possible marriage, you may not know if somebody is the right person for you. And when the challenges are coming about, you might want to consider that this is you almost putting them to the test. Okay, not saying that you should do it, just saying that that is what could be going down. Okay, let's clarify. Clarifying the recent past. Oops. So for the recent past, you got the Four of Swords, and underneath the Four of Swords was the Three of Pentacles. New beginning. New beginning, and you've got what it takes. Swords want to let you know, Taurus, you got what it takes. Okay? You've been doubting yourself, you've been waiting for a sign. Here's your fucking sign. You've got what it takes, beautiful soul. And Four of Cups again. So, you might be in a space where you might have been denying yourself the good things in life. And this is a space you could have been, it's almost like waiting for the other shoe to drop type of vibe. You want to stop that. you know, because for a lot of you, but it happens. You go through life, you're hurt, you're disappointed, things don't work out. You get into that space almost of saying, well, I wonder how long this is going to last. It's wonderful, it's beautiful, I embrace it with all of my heart, but I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. And sometimes when we've got that belief that we're waiting for the shoe to drop, we actually create problems without realizing it because we instigate the dropping of the shoe. Okay? But I can see this, you're dealing with a person yet that they are your person. They're your person. You know, no matter which way you put it, it's your person, it's your energy, it's new beginnings. It was tough for you. I can definitely see that. Those are too many cards. For your current space, please, what do we have for Taurus? What are we clarifying in Taurus's current space? What is it that they need to know? 10 of Wands, again, so you got the 10 of Wands twice in your current space, so it is release. It's difficult release because you have got the 10 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the 5 of Wands. And I feel that for some of you, you might be dealing with maybe like a family situation, a friendship situation where they say, well, that person's wrong for you, that kind of life is wrong for you, that choice, that decision is wrong for you. But at the end of the day, ultimately, the person who has the veto right when it comes to your life and you want to exercise your veto right, the person that ultimately has that ultimate veto right in your life is you. Because you're the one that has to live your life. And so I see that there are some releases that need to take place, Taurus, because there are people here that are just not seeing your vision for your life. They don't get where exactly it is that you are going. And I don't feel it so much in your, because I feel that for many of you, your heads are going gajing, gajing, gajing. It's not so much the person that you are dealing with. I feel it's the other influences, your past, your family. It's those other people that are so important to us. But, and I'm not saying they should write them off or cut them out or anything like that. But it's almost like these other people, friends, family members, they are playing too profound a role in your life. It's time to place them in the family category, in the friend category, and then focus on what's actually important to your heart. Because it's almost like you're neglecting what is important to you, in relation to others. And the thing that you want to know is, you are a person that's growing, and so is the person that you are dealing with. And there is the possibility that if you don't change things, that you can actually move in separate directions, okay? That I feel that a lot of fights actually come from that, emotional conflict. And 5 of Wands are those things that we are not speaking about, that we are holding inside, but they're there, you know? Taurus, you've got to talk. Don't keep. It's actually interesting because I remember I had this conversation with a Taurus a little while ago, and this person was speaking about their challenges. And as this person was speaking, I said, do you see that it's because you don't speak about things that you are having the problems that you are having, and they are bigger than they would have been if you only spoke. So sometimes you speak and it ends up in a fight, but it's bigger than what it actually becomes. Okay? So speak up for yourself, let it out. You don't have to be, let me put it like this. You may have an idea that there's some kind of honor in playing the underdog. You've got to let that go. It's causing problems for you. Okay? You don't always have to have together. You don't always have to be happy. My one cousin said this a little while ago, and it really struck me. She said, you are allowed to feel however you feel, but you have to take the responsibility in how you communicate that. All right? It's about communication, definitely. Otherwise, it's fighting, and then you end up fighting, and it brings in other. It's almost like the fighting creates just more problems, unnecessary problems. Okay. Immediate future, we've got the Knight of Wands, the 2 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Moving out of problems and challenges, moving into the light, moving into that beautiful space, following your heart, going forward. What is it that you need to do to get success, for your life to work, for things to flow? Follow your heart. Don't be a people pleaser, okay? You follow your heart, everything will come together for you. If you've been wanting to live that beautiful life, that's posh and beautiful or whatever, that just makes you happy living your dream, it's about following your heart. What is your yes? It's about following that. And things are slowly but certainly unfolding for you in a very, very positive direction. It's definitely going in a positive direction for you. Okay, claim that for yourself. Let's see what the universe has got for you, Taurus. If that resonates with you, if it was helpful, do give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you know when your weekly reading is coming up. You obviously need to hit the all notifications button. And message from the universe. You've got the King of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Chariot. Do your own thing. Do your own thing. Follow your heart. Don't be a people's pleaser. And everything will be fantastic for you. Okay? So that's what I got for you, Taurus. I hope that helps. If any of you are interested in a personal reading, the details are down below. Do also check out the link in the description for my step-by-step tarot reading course, for my free oracle card reading course, and most certainly check out that free regression hypnosis, that guided session for you as well. Will definitely help you. Thank you for your time, your energy, your love, and your light. I will see you next time. Bye.